Just waiting for people to join. How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. I am the wealthy guy, and today I'll be talking about men's accessories. So last week I did winter coat styles. The week before I did holiday looks. So this week I'm going to talk about things that will go with all of those outfit choices. So I'm going to talk about from moderately priced to more expensive. So there's something for everyone in what I'm going to talk about today. And I actually have a lot to talk about, a lot of accessories to get through. And I had to really narrow it down to the things that I wanted to talk about because as I was preparing for the live, I pulled out so many things, so many good things. And I was just like, ooh, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that. But I had to narrow it down. So what I narrowed it down to was 3 or 4 pieces within each accessory category, so that I could kind of keep it like succinct and keep the conversation moving. So, hey Tristan, Marcus, Amiri, the Caraway concept, what's going on? Let's see who we have over here. We have Minstrel, we have Ronnie, we have Shahab, we have Javon, we have Dr. Lloyd, we have Ahmed, we got G. Who else do we have in here? Happy holidays to you too. We have John P. So let's get right into it. So, you can ask questions as we go along, but I'm gonna go through each category. I'll like kind of stop to look to see what questions there are, but I'm just going to keep going. All right, so first category that I wanted to talk about. So this was brought up very early on in when I started doing the lives. People wanted to know about eyewear. So I'm going to share 3 key or essential eyewear accessories that I have all the time. And I wear them at different times. But first I'll start with what I wear every day. So I actually wear glasses. But I can read the comments. These are my everyday glasses. It's a tortoise shell. They are Tom Fords. Very, very expensive, but I got these glasses before I actually decided to become an entrepreneur. And I was like, you know what? I'm quitting this job. I better take advantage of this good insurance. So I got me a pair of Tom Ford frames. And that is my everyday glasses that I wear when I'm looking at the computer screen when I'm not live or something like that. So very classic, someplace where you can get something that's relatively a frame similar to this, that's relatively inexpensive. Warby Parker. People love Warby Parker. I don't personally own a pair of Warby Parkers because I wear these all the time, but I know a lot of people that get that insurance money right. I know a lot of people who wear Warby Parker glasses, and they have great, great styles, and the price point is awesome. So these are my everyday glasses, and I just want to say I love you. Okay, thank you. Then I'm going to talk about 2 pair of sunglasses that are really my go-to all year round. So the first one is a pair of Paul Smith, and as you see, I keep them in the case and in the dust bag to make sure that they don't get messed up. These are, again, I love this style frame, and I love like a tortoise shell frame. These are amazing. These are classic men's sunglasses. I look like Stevie Wonder. These are classic men's sunglasses. Again, tortoise shell frame, dark lenses. These are amazing. They go with so many looks. These go great with dressed up looks, as well as dressed down looks. So this is a pair of sunglasses that I keep in my arsenal. That nice, good sunny day, that early morning when you're not quite ready for the sun, throw these on with either your casual look or your dressed up look, and you look good. And then the last pair of sunglasses that I'm going to share is, I think is a very classic style, an aviator. So these particular aviators, so Ray-Ban makes, of course, the classic aviator. These are actually Dior, and I got them in Hong Kong, so I've had them for some time. The frame is actually red, so these are a more cool sunglass. So aviators fit my face, right? So you should always find a frame that fits your face well. Aviators fit the shape of my face well. I always look very chic in an aviator, so I always keep an aviator pair of sunglasses and as my like go-to accessory when I'm stepping out. Okay, so next thing I'll talk about, I'll keep it at the top, and I'll kind of work my way down the body in terms of accessories. So the next accessory that I'm going to talk about is hats. All right, so three hat styles that are really like my go-tos during these months. The first one is just the classic beanie. I love the beanies. Beanies fit my beanie head great. They look great dressed up as well as dressed down. This particular one is wool. This one that I have here is cashmere. It is really soft. I love it. Both of these I got on sale from Bloomingdale's men's store. And the next hats are fedoras, but I have one with a smaller brim. So this is the hat I actually wore for my look today. Hold on, there we go. Okay, this is straight. So this particular fedora I got for a really great price from it's called Bailey's of Hollywood. I bought it online. I made sure it was the right size. Make sure you know what size your head is if you're ordering a hat where you need to know what the size is. This hat is really cool. It's really well made. It says inside what's on your mind. I thought that was pretty clever. This is on my mind, a Bailey's of Hollywood fedora. So if you don't like a too wide of a brim, but you want something to go on your head that's really chic and really cool for the winter months, a smaller brim fedora. And then we have the big boy. The big boy is this wide brim fedora. I love this hat. Because of the way the camera is backwards, it's like always hard to fix things. This is my wide brim fedora. This one I got from Barney's, New York, on sale, of course. So the hat probably retails for around $300. I got it for, I want to say, less than $100. This you could wear to church, you could wear to work, you can wear to brunch, you can wear this hat many places. This hat is so awesome. I absolutely love wearing this hat. It just looks, you just look really dapper with it. With the top coat, with the fur on it, amazing. So that is the hat. So next I'll talk about scarves. So let me just look and see if people are saying anything. They just kind of following along. Isaiah, what's going on? Asuko, Jennifer, hello. Dexter, Micah, John, Heath, Alex. Let's see who's on the IG. Miss Jenny, Nick. Hey, Nick. Junior the Debonair, how you doing? AKA TJ. All right. Scarves. We're going to talk about scarves really quickly. So I'm going to go from just your everyday scarf, right? This one is Polo Ralph Lauren. So you can throw this on with your puffer coat. You can throw this on with your top coat. I usually like to wear my scarves like this, especially if I'm going to tuck it into a coat. So just pull that right through there. Straighten it out nice. This looks amazing this way, tucked into, even if you wore a blazer, it tying the scarf this way would work. So really all I did was fold it in half, bring it here, and pull this through here, and then straighten it out. So Ralph Lauren Polo. This was from, I want to say Dillard's, online, of course, and on sale. The next scarf is a scarf that is, I've, photographed in it before. It is one that I absolutely love. It's much more of a statement scarf, and it looks amazing with the suit, with the top coat. This scarf means a lot to me. I actually got this scarf in Spain, and it is from Massimo Dutti, and I know I'm saying it like a Jamaican Dutti, but Massimo is in the Zara family. So I got this scarf in Spain. I've had it for a long time. It looks amazing. It even looks great with what I have on now. So even if it was, chilly, but not too cold, and you were gonna wear like a tweed blazer or something like that, you could just throw this scarf on, and it catches people's attention. It has this pattern here, and then it has this pattern here, and then again, right, even if you wanted to do one of these with it, you could tuck it in, boom. Who is he? Okay, so, and then the last scarf that I'll talk about is a silk scarf, right? So for a more formal, more dressed up look, you want to have a silk scarf. This particular silk scarf is a Moschino scarf. I got this scarf from Century 21, and it was a really, really great price. This one I would say is really more winter because the print reminds me of like snowflakes. So I would really only wear something like this in the winter, but a black one of these, a blue one, depending on, this goes great with a tuxedo. This goes great with a blazer. It goes great under a jacket. You can tuck it in. You can do a lot of things with it, but it's very thin. It's very chic. It lets people know that you're about your business, and I absolutely love silk scarves. So we have the silk, we have something that's a little more, a little louder, and then we have, of course, the Polo Ralph Lauren, which is much more simple. All right, I'm gonna just check for questions really quickly. Am I the one that sent you the picture of my black coat with the fur on the collar? I am the one that sent you. Oh, okay. Hello, how you doing? So next, what's next? So we did hats, we did scarves, we did, let's see, what else do I have? I have gloves. All right, so we'll go from, kind of casual to very, very fancy. So 180s. These are awesome. They have the finger thing that works with your phone, so you can have your gloves on and still be able to use your phone. They are very chic, so they fit just kind of like right over your hand, and they're really, really warm. This is for a much more casual look, but I've even worn these with a suit and a top coat. Really warm. Again, they have the technology where you can use your phone with the gloves on. These are 180s. I got them for a really good price. I forgot where, but 180s. You can just Google it. Next up, statement piece. Boom. Paul Smith. Paul Smith. I got these from Paul Smith, of course, on sale. These are amazing. I always have loved gloves with the little holes in them. These are suede, so I actually don't wear them very often because they're orange and they would be easy to get dirty. I see your question, Nick. I got you. Um, Easy to get dirty, but such a statement piece. I love these gloves. I love them. I love them. So again, from Paul Smith, got them on a good price. Hey, Howard. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Christopher. And then last but not least, another one of my personal favorites, my driving gloves. These, again, are leather. I got these from Barney's, New York. They fit amazing because they're my size. Again, very chic. They have the holes in them that I love. Look at that. And they just go right over your hand, and they just look so classy. They look really classy, even just with your suit. But with a coat, it brings it up. So I love these. It's a nice neutral color, so it goes with many different looks that I put on. So I love these for the winter. They're warm. But again, these are a glove that you don't necessarily want to get messed up. So I would say if you like this particular style, I would get a black pair versus having a gray pair. But I've seen these in beautiful colors. I've seen these in blue. I've seen these in yellow. I've seen these in red, black, of course. But I love my gray pair. Again, the brand is, I want to say, Alpo, and I got them from Barney's, New York on sale. So I love these. Okay, so next, what are we talking about? Okay, so I'll quickly talk about ties, right? In terms of ties, I pulled 4 ties that I think are, every man should have in his arsenal. Hold on, let me just straighten out the Instagram people. Okay, so the first tie I call the interview tie, right? So it does have a pattern, but it's not in your face. It's kind of like an understated pattern. So this is the interview tie. It's blue. It goes great with either a charcoal or a navy suit for your interview, and a white or blue shirt. It goes great. The tie is silk, and this particular tie, I want to say, is from the H&M. So of course, very, very, very affordable. This is I call the interview tie. The next tie is every man should have a solid color tie. Doesn't necessarily have to be purple, but it should definitely be, a solid color. I tend to not, I know red is like power, and a lot of people will wear red ties, but I kind of stay away from red ties to not come off as that guy, if that makes sense. So this one here is a purple. It's almost like an electric purple. I actually love this one. This is in Saint Laurent, and it was from Century 21 for $25, and I want to say it retailed for like 100 and something. But every man should have a solid tie. The next tie is a knit tie. Every man should have at least one knit tie. I used to think knit ties were more for like a college type of look, but knit ties depending on the suit that you wear, can look very, very chic and very, very classy. This one is actually a very well made one. It's Charles Tyrwhitt. Again, got it on sale. It probably retailed for 80 or 90 bucks, and I got it on sale for probably like 30 bucks. I want that painting in the background. An artist named Michael Wilson actually painted me. I sat for 6 hours for that painting. So knit tie. And the last tie is really a statement tie. Like when you want to go bold, when you want to go big, when you want to be noticed, you pull out something that gets you noticed. This is a tie that I had on in my look today. This is Ralph Lauren Purple Label. Ralph Lauren Purple Label is awesome. But Ralph Lauren Purple Label, full price, is super expensive. Of course, I didn't pay full price for this, 50 bucks. This is such a statement tie. The purple, the green, the orange, just beautiful. And it actually goes really, really well with this brown suit that I have on right now. Because there are purple and orange in the actual suit. So subtle hints of it, and it just all kind of just ties together. So I love this tie. I wear it with my brown suit. I wear it with a navy suit. I've worn it with a gray suit. I've worn it with a lot of different colors. But I'm not saying you have to get this particular tie, but always have a statement tie, right? But something that is nice, like really, really nice, and doesn't look like cheesy, if that makes sense. Okay, really quickly, bow ties. Let me just look. So Nick, you asked, where is it? How do I go about wearing a suit in the snow without dirtying it? That's a tough one. I could tell you how to wear what to do with your shoes to not mess them up in the snow. I have I think they're called like galoshes, that they're like, I don't want to say like something that an old man will wear, but you would associate it with a dad, right? Going to work and putting them, sliding them. It's like rubber, and you put it over the shoe. But those things are really, really they really come in handy. And I've worn them for some time, and it's just like, I don't care what people, think when they look and see them, because I know that my shoes that I invested money in are going to be protected by the time that I get to work. So I'm sorry I don't have a better answer in terms of how to not get a suit dirty, but definitely, because your feet are on the floor in the snow, you should protect your shoes. Okay, really quickly, 3 bow ties that every man should have. Classic one, I call this like the college prep boy. And of course, it's one that you have to tie. This is from the J. Crew. And then I have this one that has the skinny bows. This one is awesome. I've had this for some time too. This is Ralph Lauren. This is really like a Winston, if my name were Winston, type of tie, and it really looks chic, and it really looks great with a suit jacket. It looks really good with a sweater. So I love this one and always get compliments on it. And then last but not least, just a classic black one for your tuxedo, or for a formal event. This particular one is Ralph Lauren. I think I got it from Bloomingdale's on sale, of course. So every man should have a black bow tie for his formal events. All right, so I'm realizing, how little I know about accessorizing. Hey, see, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Love my Century 21. Me too. Yes. So yes, really quickly, my beard is going through a transition. So guys, you know when you like are trying to do something different with your hair or with your beard, um, and it's in that awkward stage of growth where it's like not too short but not too long, and it doesn't lay right. But yes, it is a little more silver because I use shimmering lights on it. Um, to like brighten it up and strip some of the yellows. But I'm also growing it so that I can bring it up higher because I've been shaving it down lower and I really like it higher and fuller. So I'm letting it grow out some and then I'm gonna re-bleach it and then I'm gonna be lit. It's gonna be it's gonna be nice. So yes, thanks Billy for noticing that. All right, so next thing is how you carry your money. How do you guys carry your money? Do you carry a wallet? Do you just put, your money in your bank card in your pocket? How do you carry your money? So quickly, two ways. So I am a person that does not carry an actual wallet. I just think that a wallet, you end up putting papers and junk in there, and it's just bulky, and then it stretches out your clothes, and then it doesn't look nice. So I never carry a wallet. I have a wallet that I take with me like on trips and things like that, but I never actually carry a wallet in my pocket because it damages your clothes. But what I do carry is either a card holder. So this one is from Coach. I've had it for some time, right? So you can just put your cards down in it. You can put some money in this piece, and it even has like a clip. And then the other thing that I carry is, because I don't carry cash that much, a money clip. So a friend of mine gifted me a money clip a couple of years ago. This one is actually from Tiffany. So it's a little more fancy, but it's personalized and it's awesome. So money clip, couple dollars, bank card, ID, whatever it is, really, really chic. It's not pulling out a super big wallet, but of course with something like this, you have to really be careful with it because all of your stuff is kind of exposed. But I love a money clip. It's very classic dapper man or person will, somebody's OG uncle pulling out a money clip. So money clip and card holder are things that men's accessories that I would carry. I don't carry a wallet because wallets are too big. Next thing that I'll talk about is, let's see. So I talked about ties, so I'll talk really quickly about tie clips. So I have 3 tie clips that are my go-tos. One I wear all the time. If you notice in my images, I have on the same one. So I'll go from least expensive to most expensive. Least expensive, just a regular tie clip. I'm not even sure where I actually got this from. So if you don't wear tie clips are great because they hold your tie in place, as well as they add a little extra to the look. I think a little more class, a little more dapperness to the look. So just a plain, this one has like stripes on it, but it's still relatively plain. Silver one, I've seen them in gold. I've seen them half this size. This one also came from Century 21. Then next up, I have one that's a little more fun. This one actually has a skull on it. So it's black with a gold skull. This one is Paul Smith. So this one I wear with a more casual suit look, a little more fun suit look. And then finally, my baby, my Ferragamo. This is a statement tie clip. It has the Ferragamo logo. So someone looks at it, they're going to see that Ferragamo, they're going to know what it is. I'm not really a big fan of showing logos on the outside of my clothes, but I absolutely love this. This was a gift, so I don't know what the price is. And I was gifted this because when I worked in finance and I used to travel all the time to work, one time I had an assignment in Ohio and I was going through TSA and they're like, you have to, I had an Hermes tie clip from that I bought in Hong Kong. Oh, you have to take it off. I didn't argue with them. I took it off, I put it in the bin, and rushing through, I forgot to grab it back out the bin. Of course, when I got back home and I realized my tie clip was gone, and I called the airport, lost and found. Of course, the Hermes tie clip was nowhere to be found. So this was kind of like the replacement for it. And then this is the one that I wear mostly. Let's see. Hello, Edward, Julian, Vernon. What's going on? Nate O'Brien, what's going on? Ron Love. Okay, next, rings. So rings, I would say, could go either way, right? I definitely wear a ring. I know guys that are married that will wear a ring. The ring that's kind of like an everyday ring is this ring that I have here. It is from Tiffany & Co. It is something that you can wear, you know, every day with a dressed up or dressed down look if you're into wearing rings. And what I've learned about rings is that, especially working in financial services or in business, people look to see if you're married. And if for some reason, you know, a lot of people are married, right, in corporate America, and people look to see if you're like married. And I always used to just wear a ring on my like left finger to look like I was married, so I could like fit in. So that's why I'm not in that world anymore, because I just did too many things to assimilate. But the ring that I really wear every day is this one. This one is titanium with black diamonds. It is a David Yurman ring. I absolutely love this ring. It looks amazing. I get compliments on it all the time. It's not very subtle, right? Because it like sparkles, but I love it, and it's very, very me. And then the last ring is, you know, of course, so we going from kind of, you know, mid to just super, super class. So this is my big body, and this is what I throw on for special occasions. This is also a David Yurman ring with white diamonds and black diamonds in the middle. I only pull this out for really, really special occasions, but this is such a statement ring. You probably can't really see it, but it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And I only pull it out for special occasions. What else? Let's talk about, I have so many accessories and so many accessory categories right here, but I'm actually probably not going to go through all of them because the live will be long. And I do want to people to ask questions. Watch it. Timepieces. Gentlemen, we don't buy watches. We buy timepieces that are going to last a long time, that really show that you're a dapper man. Now, I do have on a watch today, and this is a Michael Kors. So this is something that's relatively affordable. If you want something that looks nice, you can get something like this. Make sure that you get some of the pieces taken out so that, yes, I have cufflinks. Take some of the pieces out so that the watch kind of like fits right. This actually shouldn't be sliding down my arm like that. So next I have a Tissot for the casual guy, the sporty guy. So something with a sports band. This one is red. It doesn't have to be red. But this is actually a luxury timepiece, but with a very casual feel. I want to say it was from like their NASCAR collection or something like that. But I love the band. I love the face. I thought that it was great, and I got it on sale. Next is, make sure that you have a watch that has either a black band or a brown band, depending on what your look is. So a brown band will go perfect with the suit that I have on now. This is a Hugo Boss watch, and I came across this watch because a friend of mine, I photographed him and I put him in one of my watches, and he left with it, and then didn't know how to open the clasp and broke my watch. And the replacement was this one. It's not the same as the watch that I had, but it's a Hugo Boss, and it has like it almost looks like an alligator type of band. I don't think that it's like real alligator, but the point is brown or black band. Then next, here's a black band. This is a timepiece. This is my Fendi watch. I love this watch. It is so classy. It has the rectangle face. The numbers are like Roman numerals. The band is real leather. And then it has like the Fendi clasp on the back, and you can tell a good watch by the way that it opens, right? So it's not like where you put it through put the pin through the hole and then you put it through the belt piece. This particular one opens like this. So you close it. You close it like this. Stick it through the van. That's how you could tell a good watch. This is not coming off. And that's why when my friend couldn't figure out the class, he broke it. So Fendi, that's one of my timepieces. And then another one that is great for dressing up or dressing down is my Gucci watch. This one actually has baby diamonds in where the numbers would be. And it has a G. I also have this one with diamonds that go here, and the face is black. I love this watch. I throw this watch on very often. So those are just some of the watches. So silver, black band, brown band, something more sporty, rubber band. Really quickly, cufflinks. I think every man should have cufflinks with his initials. RP are my initials. This is a pair of Paul Smith cufflinks. I love monogramming. When I get my shirts custom made, I always either monogram them here, RPT, or here, RPT. It's just something that I've always seen growing up, and I was like, when I grow up, I'm gonna have my name on my initials on my shirt. So monogrammed cufflinks with your first and last name. So I have the RP, they're Paul Smith. The next one I have was a relatively inexpensive pair. I want to say that they were like $15 from Century 21. They're Nautica, but they look like buttons. And then the last is, of course, a big body. These are Salvatore Ferragamos. These are the ones that I probably wear most. And they do have the, Ferragamo like logo on them, but it's subtle. So no one would even really be able to tell, but these are kind of like the pair that I go to on a regular basis. I try to keep it relatively simple with my cufflinks. And then the last pair is what I would wear with my tuxedo. So these are Duchamp. Ooh, look at that bling. These are not real diamonds though. So these look so classy with a black tuxedo. So classy. When that light hits these, Century 21 is here in New York. I believe they sell stuff online. There's Century 21's other places too. So if you know where another Century 21 is, just chime in and let the Black Unicorn know where Century 21 is. But just Google it, and you can see like where Century 21 stores are. So yes, so these are my go-tos for my formal look. These are Duchamp London, and they're awesome. They always get really, really good compliments. Someone asked about braces when I went live earlier today, my impromptu live. So I'll talk about 3 pair of braces. So if you don't know what braces are, I'm talking about suspenders. I have 3 pair of braces that I wear if I'm going to wear braces. Now, the no-no with braces are the ones with the clips. No, 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 never, never, never. You always have to get the ones that go on buttons that are sewn into your trousers. This is the proper way to wear braces. All right, so I have just a plain blue pair. These are from, I want to say Century 21. They were actually like 10 bucks. And then I get a little more fancy. So I have this stripe pair, which is from Brooks Brothers. Again, must have the buttons. So you have to get the buttons sewn into your trousers if your trousers don't come with it. Never the clip, never the clip. And then a little more of a statement one is I have these from Brooks Brothers with the Brooks Brothers little sheep on them. These are awesome. I love these. I always get compliments when I wear them. It's a nice surprise when you take off your jacket and you have braces on. It's like, oh, okay, all right. So braces. Pocket squares, just really quickly. Should have classic one. They're watches for men on a budget, but classic. Yeah, so I would say Michael Kors for sure has watches that I think are in great styles that are affordable. So classic white pocket square. This one is from Reese London. And then subtle pattern. This one, again, I want to say this is J. Crew. And then bold pattern. This is, again, Reese London. It has this like zebra print thing going on, but it's beautiful. It looks great with a formal look. It looks great with the suit, something that's fun. I don't like Michael Kors. Okay, so I off the top of my head, I don't have another watch suggestion because I don't wear watches. I wear timepieces. I just happen to have this Michael Kors because I like to show a range of products when I'm talking about things, something for every budget. And then last but not least, what are you storing your jewelry and your accessories in? I have this is my jewelry box. Again, monogrammed. I love monogram. And I got this jewelry box from either Pottery Barn or West Elm. And this time of year is the time to really get stuff like this because you can get it for a really low price. It's amazing. I love it. I took most of the jewelry out, so it's like relatively like empty. But again, you should be storing your jewelry in something that is specific for your jewelry and your accessories. And I even have a glass sunglass holder that looks like this. Okay. Oh, I have bags. Three bags, real quick, three bags. Okay, so of course, classic men's backpack in leather, right? Looks good dressed up as well as dressed down. This particular one is Gucci. Um, and I use it again, like dressed up or dressed down. The leather is nice. It doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be Gucci. It just happens to be that's the one that I have. But you can find many leather uh, backpacks, or not even leather material backpacks that look great. My other bag from my previous life, my corporate life, is my Toomey. Classic Toomey. You can put your laptop in it. You can put your whatever else in it. Go into your business meeting. Toomey, I love. Such great quality. You can get it on sale. I found a Toomey duffel bag that retailed for $800 for $250 in Century 21, and that bag is beautiful. The leather, it has this type of material. It has wheels. It's amazing. It was probably the best Toomey find that I ever got. And then lastly, the statement bag. Ooh, you won't be able to find this bag. This is a special bag. This is MCM, and it is lizard. This piece of it is actually lizard. This is my statement bag. So when I'm, wanting to make a statement on the street, when I walk into a room, this would be the bag that I take. But I honestly don't really carry bags that often. I kind of try to only carry things that I can like put in my coat and carry with me. Unless I have to carry my laptop or something like that, but most likely I don't. So I don't really carry bags, but I wanted to show bag options for people just in case, you're into a bag as an accessory for a man. All right. Okay, all right. Leather braces. Yes, I don't own a pair of leather braces. A friend of mine owns a pair, and they are beautiful. But again, with any braces, you gotta make sure that you have the buttons sewn um, into your trousers because you won't be able to wear it. So wallets, I don't use a wallet. I showed card holder. Right, so you can put your cards in as well as your money, and a money clip. Old school man with money, right? Pulling off those dollars out the clip. So money clip. This particular one is from Tiffany & Co. And this leather card holder is from Coach. What else? With the last few minutes, let's just see if anybody has any questions. That was a lot. That was a lot of stuff. And I said that this week that I would kind of narrow it down some, but once I get into my mode of sharing information, I'm like, ooh, yes, this, and start picking stuff out. I just kind of get going. And that's how I ended up with all these categories of accessories. But I think I covered a lot of men's accessories that people would wear. Winter coats. I did winter coat styles last week. If you follow me on Facebook, you could see it on my Facebook. My Facebook business page is The WELTHE Guy, so THEWELTHEGUY. Any backpack suggestions for the office that aren't too flashy? Yes, a Toomey. Toomeys, I think, are relatively understated. I wouldn't get. It's a good question because I know you, Nick. I wouldn't wear a backpack necessarily like with my suit and actually put it on my back, if that makes sense. it's just something about backpacks and suits that I'm just like always like, no. Um, but Toomey makes great backpacks, and I see guys all the time with I see guys all the time with backpacks in suits. Messenger bag, it depends if that's your. It really depends on what you're comfortable with and what your style of bag is. If a bag is even something that you want to carry. All right. Any more questions? I actually had I actually had a poll, and I should have announced it at the beginning. And it's on my Facebook, but it's what's your favorite men's accessory? And it's like hats, rings, sunglasses, timepiece. But I didn't publish it, so no one responded to it. So if you actually see that in on the Facebook, let me know what your favorite men's accessory is. What are some things besides the sunglasses and the wallet and the ring and the timepiece that you carry with you on a day-to-day basis, like must have things that you absolutely need to have with you? So, phone, keys, wallet, of course, right? But what else? What else do you carry every day that you must have like with you? All right, so I'll share the things that I carry, every day that I must have with me. Hand sanitizer, yes, yes, hand sanitizer. Um, I even use hand sanitizer at home. So three things that I always carry with me: gum, right, or mints, uh, lip balm. This Aquaphor lip repair is the truth. I use it on my lips all the time. And Visine, because my eyes get red very easily and I don't always want to look tired. Listerine strips, spearmint, okay. What else? What else? What else? What do you carry every day? What is something that you have to have? A scarf? Or are you asking about scarves? We reviewed scarves early on, but I can like touch on it. What do you carry? So hand sanitizer, Listerine. What else? So I think that those are pretty much the things that people carry. So that was a lot, but it was good, I think. I hope. Of course, let me know your feedback. Also, let me know, things that you'd like to hear me talk about on the live. I'm in the process of building out my YouTube page, so there'll be content there that is not in this format. It'll kind of like flow much better of the things that I've been talking about. So once that goes live, I'll make sure that I let everyone know that it's live. Other than that, I have some other things coming up that are going to be really cool, that I will announce. If you're interested, speaking about how to dress for the office, that would be great. You already know how to dress for the office, Nick. What about headgear? Neiman Gent. You probably came in late, but I talked about three styles. The beanie, this particular one is cashmere. I showed a wool one that I wear, a smaller brimmed fedora, and a wide brimmed fedora on a budget. We could talk offline, Nick. We could talk offline. I'll get you together for the office. You wear scarves every day, so Yep, no problem, no problem. So you can catch the live, you know, if you came in late, the live will run on Instagram for 24 hours. If you came in late on the Facebook, the live will run forever on my page. I want to say, you know, again, thank you for tuning in and spending this time with me. I love sharing information. Um, and I will be going live again next week. If you have suggestions for topics, please let me know what that is. I'm happy to talk about different things as it pertains to style in the classic man genre, if that makes sense. All right. Thank you.